Okay, so this is the 2017-2018 Inkwell Press monthly planner. I believe this is called the honeycomb cover. So this is the front. It's got the gold O-rings, and this is the back. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. Alright, so when you first open it up, I believe every Inkwell Press planner comes just with a little page flag that fits right in there, and it's just clear. It says today on it. They give you a quick setup guide. If you go to the Inkwell Press website, they have tons of free just information about how you can set up your planner. It's really informative, and it's definitely helpful if you're new to planning. And this tab just says plan ahead. Then we have just a little note from creator. Then we have the entire year spread out for important dates. I'm probably going to use this for birthdays and for IP meetings for work. Did I skip a page? No, okay. So on this side we have goals, personal, social, financial, health, home, and this one says dream big, and then at the top it has a place for your 2017-2018 mission. Alright, and then on the left side, it says quarterly goals, break them down and achieve your dreams. So we have a 3, 6, 9, and 12-month plan. And of course you can write down, what you have planned for this year, the upcoming year, and how you're going to achieve that goal by breaking it down into time increments. Then we have a yearly overview for 2017 and 2018. And there's a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, and now we're going to get into July of this year. So we have top 5 notes and then a plan ahead calendar. And the color schemes for all Inkwell Press, if you've never seen them, are very similar. So you're going to see the same type of colors repeat throughout the planner. Okay, and then for July, this is your mission board. This says me time, be social, home, health, financial, dream big, and then be you. I know there's a lot of shops on Etsy if you want to decorate with stickers for the Inkwell Press planners for the mission board. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. I might just start out with, just getting used to and comfortable with this planner, and then I might venture out. I really like the color scheme. I think it's perfect for work because there's not a lot of bright colors. On this side it says plan and focus, and then it has a little box so you can jot down your thoughts. This section was what really drew me to the Inkwell Press planners. It's a daily habit tracker, obviously for the month of July, and this way it's not written on your monthly spread, because your monthly spread for me can get very cluttered. So I really like this, that I can track. I don't really track water intake, but I do like to track when I do yoga, when I run, and then of course you can just add something else, whatever works for you. So I did really like this about the Inkwell, that it is separate from your monthly view. So when you turn the page, you have notes and ramblings. So there's 2 pages of dot grids, and then that brings us into August. So pretty much every month is going to be set up like this, so I'll just go ahead and show you the color scheme for each one. Okay, so now we're at the very end of the planner, so that will take us through the entire year until next year. And next there is an extras tab, and this was one of the other things that kind of drew me towards this planner compared to my plum paper. And these are extras that are in the back of the planners. So first we have a gift list, which this is perfect like for birthdays and Christmas. On this side it says shopping for, ideas, item purchased, and then the dollar that you have spent. This is really great for budgeting. Well, doesn't matter what type of budget you have. I think this is really great because you'll have it the entire year. I personally keep track every Christmas what I give people because I don't want to end up giving them the same thing last year that I did this year. So this is really great. And then it's got just like an idea section at the bottom that you can write down your ideas. And then this is just a small little like travel itinerary, and their website does have more of these if you're looking for something specific. So here we have where to, how many nights, and then you can put in your dates, your airline information, with your flight number, your accommodations for your trip, also driving log in case you need to keep track of your mileage. If you have not been to a place before and you've got some suggestions, you can write down places to eat, car rental information, and also this don't forget section, which I haven't seen on that many travel logs, and this is to stop your mail and your paper, pet care, and also notify your neighbors if you're going to be gone, and also who's going to take care of your plants. So this was, something else that just really kind of drew me towards this planner instead of getting a plum paper planner again. So then you turn the page, and here you have an area where you can keep track of the movies that you've seen. For me, this is a big one because I put in my planner every month what new movies are coming out because my husband and I go to the movies all the time. And then at the bottom, you have basically a TBR, so you can write down the books that you want to read and then books that you have read. And then we come to this section, which is really unique and something that you don't really find in a typical monthly planner. I'm just going to turn this around so you can see it. So this is a monthly bill tracker. I have a separate type of like DIY budget binder that I use. I'll go ahead and link it if you are interested. If you either already have a planner and you have a printer at home, or if you have access to a printer, I'll show you the one that I use that works for me. But this is just really great. So on this side you can put your bills. This kind of does look similar to the one that I use. I also have the months going across the top, and then I have the amount. And then right here it says due, and then a little check box once you've paid it. So the one that I use is very similar to this. So you have an entire year of this. It looks like you can keep track of power bill, cell phone or home phone, water or utilities, and then you have 3 extra places at the bottom. So I'm just going to turn the page, and then this brings you to notes. So you have basically graph paper, and then brings you to the back, and you have a yearly outlook for 2018 and also 2019, which is really great because gosh, it's going to be crazy when we hit 2020. But anyways, okay, then we've got a nice little pocket here. This pocket is definitely it's thicker than the plum paper planner pocket, and it also feels, it's got some type of coating on it. I don't know how to explain it. It feels very smooth. So we've got one on this side, and then another pocket back here. I like that this is a low cut pocket because sometimes when I put things in my pocket in my plum paper, that pocket kind of comes up like this, and so if it's small it kind of gets lost. So I really like how this is just basically half of the page. And then the honeycomb theme continues on the back, and then you have an extra pocket right here that you can stick like stickers. These are stickers, you could just stick them in there, or you know, mail that needs to go out, you could stick in here. Any like important information that you need to carry, like if you're going to the doctor's office with your kids and you have something, you can just stick it right in there. And that is the back. So I'm really excited to use this. Obviously I'm not going to start using it until July, but I'm really excited to figure out how I'm going to decorate it and really dive into it. So, just small little page flags. I believe these were $1. And I got these from the Target dollar spot. There's always tons of great stuff there. So we have this one at the bottom. It says don't forget, and then there's just 3 smaller page flags with flowers right on the end. And the flower is carried throughout all of the flags. So this was the first thing. This was $1, and there are, let's see, 130 page flags. So that's the first thing. The next thing I got was this sticker book, and the reason this caught my eye, where are my scissors, is because it has the hole punches in it, so I figured that I could put it right inside my sticker book. I will link my video below about how I organize all my planner stickers. This says there are 320 stickers, so this will be perfect. I can just pop it right in. There is like a, I don't know if it's gold or rose gold lettering that's on here. Let's see if the light will catch it. We got a bunch of different quotes. I'm probably going to peel one of these off just to see how well they come off. So these two are the same. Looks like the first 2 sheets. All of them might be the same. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Monday through Sunday. And they look like they're printed on not paper but plastic. So it doesn't look like you're going to be able to write on any of these, which is good to know. Let me see. This is a Sharpie pen. Yeah, so you can't write on these. I think it's just, yeah, wiping right off. Those are cute cupcakes, coffee, wine glasses. Then we have daily notes, page corners. This says meeting, appointment, birth date. But once again, I don't know how you're going to write on this. Besides a Sharpie pen, maybe a regular roller ball pen. Write on one of these. Yeah, that seems to work. So you're definitely going to need a roller ball pen if you decide to get this. And this sticker book was $3. These are cute little leaves, and that's the end. So, yeah, this was $3, and then on the back, it shows you all the stickers. Now, I'm going to try to peel one of these off because, like I said, it does look like that they're printed on this plastic stuff. So we'll see how well that goes. So it came right off. It should be good, but you definitely are going to want a roller ball pen. Okay, so we've got those 2 things. Then something else that I found was a mini planner little set, and this has page flags, sticky notes, and a list pad in it, and this was $3. And once again, I gravitated towards this because it has the 3 hole punches for my sticker book at home. So let's open the first one. And these are the page flags. This is so cute. This one says remember, event, appointment, and more page flags. So that's the first one. And the second one, once again, we have the 3 hole punches, and this says bright ideas, and this says to do. And this bright ideas is on every single one. Let me see if the to do one is on the one below it. Yes, it is. So these are the page flags that I got. Then I went to, oh, I got one more from the dollar spot. These are stamps, and these were $3. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these, and then I have a little ink pad so we can test them out. And these are just wooden stamps. And these stamps are so expensive. Like if you go to Michael's, they're a couple bucks each. So when I saw this for only $3, definitely wanted to try it. All right, let's try I'm gonna try the coffee cup, notes, and ideas. See how well they stamp. And I want to use this for June, so the colors that I'm going to use for the month of June are pink and green. So I'm just going to try to use this bright pink. Hopefully this will stamp. And it could just be this color, so it's not coming out that clear. Alright, let me just wipe this off really quick before it dries. And then I'll try the other ones. I mean, the font is really tiny on these, so that could be why, but I might just have to use a different color. Alright, next I'm going to try, let's see, I think for ideas I'm going to try the green that I want to use, because that one didn't come out too well. And these colors might just be too bright. You might need to use black. It's a little bit better. You can't really read it though, that's the only thing. I mean, I know it says ideas and notes, but that's because I'm the one who's stamping it. Let's try the coffee cup, and let me grab a dark color. Let's see if maybe that's the problem. Alright, so I've got a dark teal. And then I do have just a regular plain black one also. Yeah, that's not bad. There we go. That one's pretty good. If you look at the stamp compared to the image, it's pretty close. Try the ideas. It's a little bit better. I mean, I guess for $3 you can't really go wrong to it. So I think that is everything for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.